Hey, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about our proven three-phased approach process because we get asked about it all the time. This process has been responsible for generating over $250 million online since 2006. So, to say the least, it's a proven process. And in this video, you're gonna learn exactly why this is the approach that all of the top marketers take in their business before they ever think about launching a campaign or a new funnel or a new offer for their market. All right, so bear with me. Number one, our process has produced over $250 million in results. Now, of course, I have to say the results aren't typical, especially if you don't put into play what I'm about to share with you, okay? That is vital for your success. Either you put it in play or you align yourself with a team of experts like ourselves and help put it in play for you. That, my friend, is the smartest thing you can do, and it's the fastest path. You can try to do it all yourself, but we know how far that's got you so far, right? Doing it yourself is the slowest path, and that's probably why you're here. Probably why you're here because you are tired of doing it yourself, or you're tired of hiring the wrong people, rookies, I call them, that just really don't know what they're doing, or they're outsourcing your stuff to other people that don't know what they're doing, which is even worse. Now, we've been producing results since 2006. The other thing that's pretty cool about our proven process, which we're gonna get here to in a second, and it's three phases, three approaches, three steps, if you will. That is, we became the top 4 and the top 5 on the 2 biggest launches in internet history for Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Now, what's pretty wild about that is that there are over 4,000 other people also promoting their training online, their course online, and we landed top 5, we landed top 4. Again, results aren't typical, right? It comes with 14 plus years of marketing experience and a lot more. If you want to know more about what it takes to win launches, if you want to know more about what it takes to beat out really big marketers with much larger influence and much larger audiences, that's what we did, okay? We beat out some of the top marketers in the world on that campaign because we had a really great offer to support Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. We love those guys and we support them with everything that we do. Number 3, we have more 2 Comma Club X awards, meaning for generating over $10 million through a funnel, and 2 Comma Club awards than anyone in the entire ClickFunnels community outside of Russell Brunson himself, the guy who created the platform with Todd Dickerson. Now, again, results aren't typical. We've been doing this for a long time, but that's why I would encourage you, my friend, to hire the best. If you're gonna do it right, right? That's what my dad always said. If you're gonna do it right. Now, here's the other thing that I wanna share with you about having won the most awards for ourselves and our clients and our partners that we love and that we serve, is that, it's one thing to do it for legends, iconic brands like Tony Robbins or Dean Graziosi or Russell Brunson. It's one thing to win with those guys, right? But it's a whole nother animal to win with people that are brand new, have no expertise online yet, have no list, and have no audience, and that's exactly what we've done. You can see on our website at perfectfunnelsystem.com, you can see we showcase those type of stories because that's the majority of people like you, right? You want to take your message, you want to take your expertise, your skills, your knowledge, your gifts, the results you've been able to produce for yourself and others, and you want to get it to more people. At least that's a common thread that I found. So I show you both. I show you both because it's one thing to do it for Tony Robbins, it's a whole other thing to do it for someone who's starting brand new from scratch. And that's what we've done successfully. That's how we've been able to get multiple 2 Comma Club C or X awards, working on multiple 2 Comma Club C awards for generating over $25 million, which is the big award behind me. And so I say all that just to help you understand why I'm qualified to be having this conversation with you in the first place, right? And it's a pre-frame. It's called a pre-frame. I'm pre-framing up what I'm about to share with you. So here's our 3-phased approach to launching and scaling your business online. Number one is what I call design, phase one. Now I have a question for you. Would you prefer to build a dream home, or are you looking to build a mobile home? Like, they're two different houses, right? A dream home typically is gonna look a little different than a mobile home, right? Okay, I use that example. Well, if you were looking to build your dream home, most people that come to us, they're not interested in building the mobile home. They're not interested in building something small like a shed. They're interested in building their dream home, their dream business, if you will. And so it's important that we sit down, and during the design phase, we architect. I personally architect the funnels, the offers, and the ad strategy that'll help you to build a 7 or 8 figure business. I'm really not interested in anything less. Okay, 7 and 8 figure business. Okay, if you're interested in building a 7, 8 figure business, then schedule a call with us, get on a phone with someone on my team, and we can explain the process of working with us and having us working for you. Okay, the example that I like to use is what's really going on in the market. Well, most of the market, they're like, I want to build a dream home. And they go and run and they find their plot of land, the territory that they want to take, the ground that they want to plow. They find that land, and then, fatal mistake, they run down to Home Depot after watching a bunch of videos online, a bunch of YouTube videos or whatnot, a bunch of buying courses, course after course after course, and then they run down to Home Depot and they hire a bunch of orange aprons. My friend, that is not a good strategy. I'm going to tell you why. In high school, I used to work at Home Depot for a very brief period of time, actually in the paint department. And you don't want to run down to Home Depot and hire a bunch of orange aprons, right? But think about it. Most of the market is doing this. And this is why less than 1% of the entire ClickFunnels community has generated over $1 million in their business through their funnels, okay? The math's on the wall, the writing's on the wall, okay? So what is everybody doing? Well, everybody's consuming information, great. I believe in consuming information. I believe in being educated, informed, being strategic, super important. You should still invest in courses and in products that are gonna educate you and your team. It's important. I believe in knowing, I don't believe in doing it yourself. Doing it yourself, I found, doesn't produce the results that you want, doesn't create the impact either. And that's what we're going after, right? We're going after the impact and the income, both. In my opinion, they're married together, so you can't really talk about one without the other. So what they do, please don't let this be you, they run down to Home Depot and they're like, I need someone from hardware, flooring, paint, bath, kitchen. I need someone, two from lumber. And let's send them into the field, right? And build my dream house, okay? They give them a basic general cookie cutter blueprint. That will never work. That's not a good strategy. That's not a great idea. There are too many ideas in the graveyard right now because of that path. And I'm here to save you from that. So what we do is we sit down and we architect with my brain, my 14 plus years of experience, and over $250 million of results for my clients and partners that I love and serve. We take all of that experience across multiple industries and verticals. We're in the health and fitness space. We're in the relationship space, and we're heavily in the wealth space. We're heavily in the business, entrepreneur, money category, if you will. And that's all over the board, right? And so you begin to see patterns emerge when you have clients in every single category launching all types of campaigns for them. You begin to see patterns emerge, right? So we sit down and that's what we do. We call that a funnel day. We sit down, we map out your funnels, your offers, and your ad strategy so you can build a 7 or 8 figure business. That's step one. We design a blueprint for you that's custom. It's not a cookie cutter, one size fits all thing. You have a unique fingerprint, and it's important that your offers and your funnels and your brand has that same unique fingerprint and DNA when you bring it to the market as well. At least that's from my experience, what is making the difference. All right, so then we move into phase 2, which we call build. And this is typically a 30, 60, or 90-day process. And what we do in this phase is everything that you need to launch and scale your business online. Everything from copywriting to the funnel development and the technology. I don't know about you, but if you ever got stuck in technology, it's no fun, right? We handle all that for you. Rest assured, we've got it covered. We do video production, we do offer development, we do sales scripting, online and offline sales scripting, whether that's a webinar or a challenge, or whether that's your scripts that you're using to sell your products and services on the back end through the phone. Okay, these are the things that we do every single day. It's one of our superpowers. Scripting those sales messages online and offline. We take care of that for you as well. We do offer development and product development, and we typically do these things throughout the process. We also do branding and we do design. Again, it's everything you need to launch and scale your expertise on the internet. We are a full service boutique internet marketing agency, and we've been doing this for a long time. And one of the things that you should know is that we're made in the USA. I'm proud of that. We don't outsource anything outside of this country. I believe in hiring the best of the best, having the best of the best on your team. And just think about it. I mean, in every different category that we do, we have between 10 to 25 years of experience in the respective different areas, like copywriting and like video production and like funnel development and like branding, all of those type of things, right? So it's important for you to know that what we're not is a team that outsources everything to amateurs. That's what the typical agency is. The typical factory-based agency is outsourcing everything to amateurs and rookies to get the cost down to then move on to the next job. That's not how we roll, because we have a different perspective in mind and we have a different vision. And what I've seen that produces results over and over and over again. I remember at Funnel Hacking Live, Russell Brunson said, it's not about what, it's not about how, it's about who. Who's in your corner helping you? He said, I didn't build ClickFunnels by myself. I have over 400 employees. Who is in your corner helping you make it a reality? You need to have a team of experienced people in your corner, okay? So let me tell you a story about one of my buddies, a guy that I helped to launch his company on the internet. He since has done over $40 million selling lunch coolers, of all things, lunch coolers. Think about it. $40 million selling lunch coolers? That's crazy, right? So what happened was I consulted in his business in about 2010, and I found an opportunity to sell other things to the audience he was already building. And those other things happened to be lunch coolers, and it was a competitor of his now. But that company, he became an affiliate for and began selling them. Sold over 10,000 of their products for them in exchange for an affiliate commission, okay? They got to about 10,000 of those sales. The company reached out to them and said, listen, you're no longer allowed to sell them. He said, okay, great. Do you mean to tell me that you're gonna take and turn your number one affiliate into your number one competitor? And they said yes. So what did he do? He said, you know what? These bags sell like hotcakes. They were selling better than his own core product that he had created himself. And so he went to Mexico and he went to China. But what he found was those products weren't sufficient. They weren't adequate. They were poor quality, they were falling apart, and it wasn't what he wanted to represent in his brand. He brought it into the United States, Pennsylvania, opened up a facility, and started manufacturing his own lunch coolers. Okay? It's the best product in the industry. It's durable. It's literally now the number one brand, has sold over $40 million, and they have a ton of product lines. So we are also made in the United States. We don't outsource like many other agencies do, and you really gotta watch out for it. You gotta pay attention to it, and that's why I'm mentioning it right here. So again, the build phase is between 30 days and up to 90 days. That's the typical range that it takes to build your funnels and your offers to get them ready to go into launch mode. And that's when we enter into phase 3. Phase 3 is where all the fun begins. We turn the ads on, we push go, we launch those funnels, we launch those ads, and the offers turn on. So what happens during phase 3? Well, phase 3 is when those 3 things are happening. Advertising, your funnels are on, they're working, and your offers are up and running and able to be sold. Now, for us and our team, you should know that just in the advertising department alone, there's 5 people that are over every single campaign. Now you might be like, why is there 5 people over every single campaign? I'm gonna tell you. So from an advertising perspective, advertising it never sleeps. You should always have someone thinking, creating new ad campaigns, okay? You might have one that crushes it out of the park and you're able to run it for a long time. Great, but you still should be constantly creating new ad campaigns. And managing those campaigns is like brushing your teeth. You should probably do it twice a day, right? I hope so. So here's what happens in our business. We have 5 different people over just the ad component of your campaign. Someone that's doing the copy, someone that's doing the tracking and the analytics, someone that's doing the design. You don't typically want the tracking guy doing the design or the tracking guy doing the copy, right? They are different mindsets. They were different skill sets. And like I mentioned before, in phase 2, we believe in hiring the best of the best. And so the way our phase 3 works is that we become profit partners. We have skin in the game with you. There's a fee, yes, a small fee, but there's also a percentage. And that percentage is typically between 10 to 20%. 10 to 20% of profit. And why that's important for you to know, profit, in my opinion, and in the way that we write it, is revenue minus advertising equals profit, multiplied by 10 to 20%, and that's the skin that we have in the game. That skin in the game is what incentivizes my team and I to perform at a high level for you. You will never find a company who's gonna perform at a high level unless they have skin in the game. Think about it. If they're just getting a fee and they don't have any skin in the game, why are they gonna be thinking about it on the weekends? Why are they gonna be thinking about it after hours? Why are they gonna be thinking about it outside of doing what the basic necessities are to do? And that's the problem with this industry. Fee for service, watch for it. Don't just hire fee for service. Have someone that has skin in the game. You see, when you hire the best of the best like I do, the people that are on our team, these guys aren't incentivized by just having a fee. They want skin in the game. They want to be paid for performance. And so that's vital for you to know, okay? And it's vital for the success of your campaign. And think about it. If you're crushing it and you're winning, you share in 10 to 20% of the profit is small potatoes, right? To have a full service marketing and advertising team in your corner, working, thinking, and creating for you, and drumming up those new ad campaigns, optimizing the funnels, the ads, and the offers, right? So that they're all singing harmoniously together. Now, what also happens in phase 3 is scaling not only your ads, but scaling your list, your database of leads, your database of buyers, and also your tribe of raving fans. One of the things that we do at Perfect Funnel System is that we're not just interested in the lead and the sale, but we're interested in building a tribe and a community of raving fans. And it is light years different than anyone who's just simply building a lead database and a buyer database. And this will become more of the norm, because when you see the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, when you see the numbers, it's far more profitable. When you build a tribe, you create that culture within your organization. I give you example after example after example, but I won't, because I want to keep this video short and concise. Also got to consider in scale, what systems do you need in place, and what people do you need in place, and how do you scale sales, right? Online and offline sales. We help you with that process. That's different than most agencies. So we help you with scaling not only your ads and your funnels and your offers, but the actual operations of your business, the systems, the people, and the sales, whether that's offline, online selling. Typically, it's a combination of both when you get into the 7 and the 8-figure level. So that's our process. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask us when you schedule a call with someone on my team. Okay, so click the link on this page or go to perfectfunnelsystems.com, and that's the beginning of our process for scheduling a call and talking to someone on my team about how you can get started on this path, how we can help you take care of your funnels, your offers, and your ads, and how we can partner with you to help you make those ideas you have in your head become a reality so you can generate the income and generate the impact that you know is possible. Again, like I said before, these two things need to be married together in order to have massive success. Those two things must be married, the income and the impact. Okay, so schedule a call. We can't wait to meet you. We can't wait to talk with you about our process. If you have any questions, ask those questions on the call, and it'd be an honor and privilege to work with you.